Good evening, everyone. Shiva, Lord Shiva is iconic thing that we have to learn lots of. There is no end of learning from Lord Shiva. So that's why today we have taken the topic learning from Shiv. Then we have to understand the importance. We have to understand the activity. We have to understand the routine work of the Shiva. How he is important for us, how we can learn useful tips, useful learning, and that can be used for improving our life in day-to-day life. So that is the most important thing. So that is the reason that today I have chosen the topic Shiva. So today we are going to discuss about the what we can learn from Shiv and what is the benefit, what is the learning for the student, housewife, business owner, and job holder. So that we will discuss for the each and every class segment, every class of person. So no one can say, I have the ignore. Nobody can say, I have the ignore to everyone because source of inspiration is the one. But that is, he is giving the different kind of the learning. He is giving the different kind of the tips and thought process for each segment like a student, housewife, business owner, and job holder. So that we are going to discuss. So whenever we are seeing the picture of lordship, then we got the some energetic thing. Whenever you are seeing the this particular photo, you can say a statue, you can say the murti, you can say the anything, then we got the some energy. Reason that it is the combination of the fire, it is the combination of water, it is the combination of hard, it is the combination of cool, calm, and no doubt destroy. Because there is the one name, or you can say that there is always one thing that is the destroy of world, or you can say that Lord Shiva is the known as Lord Brahma is known for the creation of world. Then Lord Vishnu is considered as the key. He is giving the whole life. He is giving the inspiration to live, and he is giving the life inspiration. But Lord Shiva is acting, or he is started work when anything is upper the limit, and he is the one thing that he comes for the destroy. If anything that is the illegal, if anything it is the immortal, okay, immoral. If anything is the immoral, then Lord Shiva is come to destroy that activity, that particular person, that particular danav, etc. All those things. So whenever we visit the temple and we are seeing the Lord Shiva statue and Lord Shiva photographs, then we are getting the energy. No, we are getting the energy whenever we found dark, we found bad activity, we found wrong activity, then we have to fight. That that kind of the energy we are getting from Lord Shiva. The first thing is that fire and water. As we are aware कि रिवर गंगा इज कमिंग फ्रॉम हेड ऑफ लॉर्ड शिवा. हर कोई जानता है कि भगवान शिव के केशों से, बालों से गंगा नदी निकलती है. तो वन थिंग, ही इज कीपिंग वाटर इन हेड. ओके, तो ही इज गिविंग वाटर. और ऑल वी आर अवेयर कि जो गंगा नदी है, ही गंगा नदी पूरे इंडिया के पानी के सॉल्यूशन को सॉर्ट आउट कर रही है. एंड रिवर गंगा ही सालों भर हमें पानी पीने को दे रही है. और जिस जिस लोकेशन से, जिस जिस मार्ग से गंगा नदी बहती है, ऑल soil, or you can say land, is the fertile, and that land is providing the best of the best crop, whether it can be the wheat, whether it is the rice, or anything, whether it is the pulse. So whatever the location, whatever the way river Ganga is going, the every land, every piece of land is the fertile, and they are that land is providing the one of best of the best crop. Okay. So first thing is that ki Lord Shiva is having water in head, and we are aware कि जब भगवान शिव अपना तीसरा त्रिनेत्र खोलते हैं, तीसरी आंख खोलते हैं, तो वहां से आग निकलता है, एंड दैट इज मीन्स द डिस्ट्रॉय, सबको जला के भस्म कर दिया जाता। तो एवरी वन इज सेइंग कि लॉर्ड शिवा का थर्ड आइज, तीसरी आंख नहीं खुलनी चाहिए, क्योंकि जब व्हेन इट्स ओपन देन only fire is coming and no one can survive in that fire. So that what I want to say, कि water is his head, and just up lower part of head, that is the, you can say the uh, मस्तिष्क, around मस्तिष्क, he is carrying fire. तो fire and water both he is carrying at the same location. So that we have to understand कि गुस्सा और काम, that we have to keep cool and angriness at the each and every time, and whenever we found the solution, whenever we found the situation, the according to that situation we have to react, we have to work. तो दैट वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड कि फायर और वाटर, क्योंकि दोनों एक दूसरे के बोथ हैज द बोथ हैज द करेक्टर जस्ट अपोजिट, कि जहाँ वाटर पानी के सहायता से आप फायर को बंद कर सकते हो, खत्म कर सकते हो, क्लोज कर सकते हो, और फायर एक ऐसा चीज है कि एवरीथिंग ही फायर कैन डिस्ट्रॉय। बट इफ यू आर कीपिंग द बोथ थिंग, दैट इट इज द बेस्ट एग्जांपल ऑफ द बैलेंस, कि आपके पास कूल एंड काम दोनों चीज है, तो हाउ यू keep balance between cool and calm as including angry. तो that we have to understand, और ये लर्निंग हमें अपने लाइफ में समझना चाहिए और इंजॉय करना चाहिए, कि हम अपने अंदर गुस्सा और शांति दोनों कैसे रखें, और किस सिचुएशन पर वी हैव टू यूज शांति एज वेल एज द फायर, और यू कैन से एंग्रीनेस। वन मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग कि मोस्टली वी हैव टू यूज कूल एंड काम, क्योंकि गुस्से से ज्यादा काम नहीं होता है। बट इफ थिंग इज गोइंग आउट ऑफ योर हैंड एंड इट इज नॉट वर्किंग, योर कूल एंड काम इज नॉट वर्किंग, तो डेफिनेटली यू हैव टू वर्क विद द फायर, और यू कैन से यू हैव टू यूज एग्रीनेस। तो हमारे अंदर फायर एंड वाटर का हमेशा एक बैलेंस होना चाहिए, कूल काम एंड एंग्री का। बट whenever we have to use that, we must aware कि हमें कौन सा चीज कब और कैसे यूज करना है। लॉर्ड शिवा का ये पिक्चर, एवरीवन इज अवेयर कि समुद्र मंथन हो रहा था, और समुद्र मंथन में सबसे पहले निकलता है पॉइजन, विष। ओके। तो नो वन हैज एबिलिटी टू get or to capture, to inhale that particular poison, because that particular poison has so much hits, is so much hot, कि anyone who will take inside, he will be the destroy, he will be no more. Then Lord Shiva is coming, and he has taken each and every drop of poison inside कंठ। तो दैट्स वाई ड्यू टू दैट पॉइजन उनका जो कंठ है वो नीला हो गया, तो दैट्स वाई देर इज द वन नेम लॉर्ड शिवा इज कॉल्ड नीलकंठ। तो दैट इज द वन थिंग, तो दैट वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड कि वी हैव टू एक्सेप्ट नेगेटिव फॉर द बेस्ट रिजल्ट। इट इज नॉट इम्पॉर्टेंट कि हर टाइम वेन एवर वी आर डूइंग द गुड थिंग, तो हमें कोई क्रिटिसाइज नहीं करेगा, हमें कोई आ, गलत नहीं बोलेगा। इफ नो वन इज सेइंग कि यू आर रॉन्ग, नो वन इज सेइंग कि यू आर नॉट रॉन्ग, देन इट मीन्स कि हर आप यू आर गोइंग इन द रॉन्ग डायरेक्शन, और यू कैन से कि everyone or someone person is they are giving the lift, or they are giving the more emphasis for your darkness. Suppose that I am giving the session to you. In this session there is a some you can say lack in my session, like with you can anyone can say कि Manish you can use the best photograph, Manish you can use different kind of example, anyone can say कि Manish I get your point. Okay. So if I'm quality of the picture, that it will give the good visibility. I have not accepted. I am saying no, whatever I have used the picture, that is the best quality. And what will happen in the next time? My quality will not improve. So whenever any person is criticizing you or anybody is giving the negative feedback to you have to accept, you have to understand कि whether it is the right or wrong, or it is the right, or uh, how we have to improve it. क्योंकि improvement is the continuous process for success life, and if you have a stop to improve, then it cannot be success in the long run. So that I am saying कि if anyone is providing criticizing yourself, or they are giving the some negative thing to you, so you have not to break relationship with that particular person. You have not to cry, you have not to anger on that particular person. You have to accept, you have to listen, you have to understand why or she is saying ki, why he or she is saying some negative thing about you. He or she is giving the some um, इम्प्रूवमेंट इन यू, एंड यू हैव फाइंड कि हाँ ये मेरी गलती हो गई, एंड इफ आई डू वट एवर ही और सी इज सेइंग, इफ आई डू according to them, then definitely my position, my presentation, my performance will be improved. So we have to understand from the Lord Shiva कि जब भी कोई नेगेटिव चीज आता है, क्रिटिसाइज करता है, तो वी हैव टू एक्सेप्ट. इफ वी आर नॉट रेडी टू एक्सेप्ट नेगेटिव थिंग, वी कैन नॉट बी सक्सेस. तो दैट वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड कि अगर हमें लॉन्ग रन में सक्सेसफुल होना है, तो लोगों का क्रिटिसिज्म, criticize, we have to understand, we have to accept, or according to that we have to work to improve ourselves. So what is the learning for you and me? That is the one thing. Positive and negative. Positive, if suppose that I'm giving the session to you, and after session you are saying, Manish, you have given the very good session XYZ, so I will get? Might be possible I'm giving the good session, but if you are not giving the negative thing to me, Manish, this particular 2 minutes or this particular photographs is not good. Suppose that you are giving any kind of the suggestion to me, and I am not ready to listen, then what will happen? For the next time, I will not improve. So every time you are thinking you are very good, very good. So what will happen? There will be the some aham. You can say there will be the some ego will come inside me, or after some time I will not able to create very good performance, because after some time I will be monotonous for you, or I will be not successful for the longer run. So that we have to understand how we have to understand positive feedback and as well as the negative feedback. And we have to ask the feedback. Suppose that I am giving the session to you, so after session I have to ask. Agar if I am thinking no, whatever I have given the session to you, it is the one of the best session. I'm not going to ask any feedback. Then it is the bad thing for you and me. So we have to be successful in the longer run. So we have to ask. We have to ask the feedback. Ki, tell me what is the my issues, and how I can improve myself. So if we are not doing, or there is no such as the feedback system in your life, whether you are doing job, whether you are doing the any student, or you are doing anything, if you don't have the system for the feedback, then I will say implement, try to start system of the feedback. Suppose that you are a student, suppose that you are a student, and you have given the examination, and in examination you got the 97 percentile, yeah, 97 percentage, okay, and no one is giving ki your handwriting is bad, or no one is giving the feedback. Yeah, you are not asking question feedback ki uh, what is the lack. That's why I have stopped by the 3 marks, okay, and you are not asking, and nobody is giving the feedback to you, because anyone is giving the feedback without asking to you, so what will happen? You will think, oh, I'm getting the 97 percentage and you are giving the feedback to me. Oh, you are so intelligent. I am intelligent. So if you will start even after getting the 97 marks, you have implemented the system of the feedback. So might be possible in the next examination your result will be 98, 99, or might be possible 100%. So I am saying ki start implementation system of the feedback and accept negative or any feedback. You have to accept what he is saying, and you have to realize whether it is the correct, whether it is the right, and if it is the right, then how we have to improve and how we have to uh, implement new thing so that my success will be in the longer run. So for the student, suppose that you are a student of the class 10 plus 2, you are preparation of the any government job, private job, anything, or for the competition. Then you have to start feedback from teacher, friends, and relatives. Suppose that you have the teacher, and teacher know ki you are the topper student. In spite of that, you have to ask your teacher, ki sir, what is the what I'm lacking, what I'm lacking. Okay. Might be possible teacher is seeing the from the very first day of very first from the very first day of the session. So he can give the lots of the feedback to you that your friends, your relative cannot give. Suppose that my uncle has come home and I'm asking his uncle, give me the some feedback for the student for my study. So might be possible he will not provide the such kind of the feedback that the feedback teacher can provide, because teacher is seeing from the very first day to the last day of your session. And you can ask from your friends. Sometimes we don't ask feedback from friends. हम क्यों नहीं पूछते हैं? अब हमको लगता है कि अगर मैं किसी दोस्त से अपनी कमजोरी पूछ लूं तो might be possible he will think कि I don't have the so much knowledge, etc. All those things. So that's why I am asking the feedback from the friend. So if you want to success in your life as being the student, start asking feedback from teacher, friends and relative. Reason is that कि अभी आप एआई से नहीं पूछ सकते हो, अभी आप राह चलते वाले की यू आर गोइंग टू प्ले विद सम अदर फ्रेंड्स. सपोज दैट यू आर स्टूडेंट ऑफ द 10th class and you are playing the cricket, football with the class of the 12 12 standard, yeah, 8 9 standard. Okay, then you cannot ask the feedback because you are giving the only 1 hour time, 30 minutes time with that particular friends only to play football, cricket, racket, badminton, etc. All those things. They are not aware ki what is your study habit, how you study. Okay, so he cannot give the right kind of the feedback. But your teacher, your friend, or might be possible sometime your relative, like your sibling, your parent, they can provide the right kind of the feedback. So, as being the student, if you have never asked the feedback from your teacher, friends, or relative, then you have to start feedback or try to remove your mistake if you have the anything that is suggested by your teacher and your friends. For housewife, you have to ask, every housewife has to ask the feedback from the family. And sometimes what happens, suppose that uh, uh, any female she is married, and after marriage she, we have found कि any female is married तो ससुराल जाती है, एंड ससुराल से 3 hours 4 hours सी इज टॉकिंग विद द मदर, ओन मदर, मतलब मायके में 2 घंटे 3 घंटे फोन पर बात करते रहती है, बट सी इज नॉट टेकिंग एनी फीडबैक फ्रॉम द ससुराल. और माइट बी पॉसिबल मदर इन लॉ, सिस्टर इन लॉ, ब्रदर इन लॉ. तो व्हाट्स हैपन कि जो आदमी यहाँ पर नहीं है, योर मदर इज नॉट इन दैट पर्टिकुलर सिचुएशन, एंड यू आर आस्किंग, यू आर डिस्कसिंग दैट पर्सन जो वहां पर है ही नहीं, और यू आर नॉट आस्किंग द फीडबैक, यू आर नॉट आस्किंग डिस्कसिंग एनीथिंग जो वहां पर ऑलरेडी प्रेजेंट है, तो योर फीडबैक विल नॉट वर्क. रीजन इज दैट कि जो उस एनवायरमेंट को नहीं जानता है, देन ही कैन नॉट सजेस्ट. एंड सपोज दैट anyone who is the suppose that anyone is the scientist. Okay, so scientists can have the two kind of the problem. One is the taxation, ki Manish, how I will save the taxation. So might be possible I am the best person for the that scientist. But if scientist is asking, Manish, I want to innovate one rocket that will go on the moon, and he is asking the feedback, how I can give the feedback. Reason is that I don't have any knowledge. I don't have any expertise in the innovation Okay, then I cannot give the any suggestion. And suppose that he is saying, "Ki, Manish, I am using this kind of the plastic, and whether it is a good and not good, or it is a right or bad, right or wrong." Okay, I don't have any expertise knowledge about the plastic. So how I can suggest? So that I'm saying, ki, if when you have to ask the feedback, then you have to choose correct point of suggestion feedback. Otherwise आपका प्रॉब्लम कभी नहीं सॉल्व होगा. And whatever the feedback you are getting from anyone, try to manage your family. That is the one of the most important thing for the housewife. And suppose that you are doing job, then you have to ask feedback from your boss as well as the juniors. Sometimes what we do, we ask the feedback from the boss because we understand कि boss is always right. हम अपने सीनियर से तो अपना फीडबैक पूछ लेते हैं कि सर बताओ मेरे में क्या गलती रह गई, सर बताओ मैं इस काम को अच्छा कैसे करूं. बट वी नेवर गो फॉर द जूनियर to asking कि what is the mistake in leadership, what is the mistake in the working. But I will suggest कि as you are asking your feedback from your boss, you have to ask from your junior. Reason is that अगर junior is the one person who is given the more time with you, and they are preparing lots of the work for you, and we are not asking the feedback from junior, then it will never work in your development. So as you have the feedback system to ask from your senior or your boss, then start implement feedback system from your junior. Otherwise your success will be not very good. And once you have the feedback from your boss as well as the junior, then try to make good team, because in job only those person is the successful who can manage the good team, and they can uh, uh, they have created a good relationship with the upper hand and lower hand. Because in job every time you are in the middle person, whether you are the top of the company or whether you are in the middle stage, every time you have the one boss and you have the 3 to 4 5 6 junior. So if you don't have the feedback system to ask from the junior, then you cannot survive for the longer time in business. Suppose that you are doing business, then you have to start feedback from customer as well as the vendor. So we never ask the feedback from customer, or sometime with the vendor we don't ask. Suppose that I'm the printer and I'm printing this kind of the diary or book. I'm the printer and I'm the yeah, and I'm selling to five client. I'm selling to the five client. So sometimes we ask with the client, कि sir, I have sold to the dairy. What is the quality? So sometimes that client is saying, high quality is good. We have to improve, etc. But suppose that I am getting some raw material of paper, I'm getting the color of that. I will ask the vendor. So if we can send this particular diary, and I can ask कि भाई ये जो तुम्हारा पेपर था इस पर how I can print the very best way, can you give the feedback to me? So might be possible he can say कि Manish, you are using the like a sketch pen, then it is not good. You have to use the synthetic ink. You have to use this kind of the ink. Or might be possible you are using manual printing, then it is not workable. In this paper, it is the digital printing will workable. Okay. So when we have the implementation of the system, ask the feedback from the customer as well as the vendor. So definitely, and after asking the feedback, we are doing, so our service or our business will grow up. So what is the process? First, we have to ask the feedback, but with whom? That we have to understand. As I have to told to you, okay, in businessman, customer as well as the vendor. In a student, we have to ask the feedback from teacher as well as the relative and friends. So you have to understand that feedback is the most important thing, and to whom, with whom, that is the another thing. And we have to ask feedback how. If I'm going ki, suppose that I'm here and in the all participant I'm asking कि भाई बताओ मेरे में क्या क्या कमी है, तो might be possible all participate will hesitate कि यार इसकी कमी बता दूंगा तो अगले बार तो मेरे को सेशन देगा ही नहीं, नहीं बताता मैं कमी, अच्छी अच्छी बात है। लेकिन इफ आई हैव create some question, okay, and in that question you are giving the answer, so might be possible I'm getting some answer from your side, okay। तो that we have to understand कि मुझे feedback कैसे create करना है, that that should be the ability of mind, कि हम इस तरीके से feedback लें, so that कि I will get the all kind of the answer, and we have to implement the feedback. Just I got the feedback and I'm not implementing, then it is the waste. So ask feedback, implement feedback system, and try to implement in yourself. So I hope you got my point. So if you have any question, you can ask. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Manishi. It was really interesting how you related it to the practical life.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
So we have Rakhi and Raj. Do you have any question or any feedback? You have to unmute. Hmm.
Namaste and Sat Shri Akal, Manish ji. I can relate a lot to Lord Shiva and especially divine presence. All these gurus and deities give a lot of strength, wisdom, and prosperity. Thank you for the talk and God bless you.
Thank you, Rajvin. Thank you.
Rakhi, do you want to share?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Rakhi.
I never correlated the process that Lord Shiva and his third eye is correlated with us and our insecurities and our ego. A lovely session. Uh, when you said the poison in the throat is the wish in the ego, it makes so much sense. And we need to look into ourselves and make us a better person. Everything so
Definitely.
correlates. Very nice.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you, Manishi. So
Thank
we
you.
have no
Yeah.
question, but it was really wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you
ma'am.
so